Hello, I am live, I think. Let me get Adeaner on here. So I think I did it. Okay. And this is my first time doing it with someone, so, still learning all of this. So y'all be patient with your girl. And okay, I have that. So let me get to Facebook, see if I can work this one, because I think I got it. Well, hello. We are on to talk about Fit in 40 Days because Miss D has completed phase 1. So she's completed the first phase. So I want to talk to her, um, you know, get her thoughts, experiences, any information she wants to give me, basically, is what I'm down to hear. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Uh, there we are.
That's cute. Okay.
Fancy.
Okay,
Knowing
fancy.
what we're doing.
All right, we are there. On Instagram. Ha ha. Okay. Home.
Okay, I guess. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I think I got it on Facebook too.
Okay.
So,
Okay, some notifications.
again, y'all, I'm live with Dee. She just finished her phase 1
Okay.
of Fit in 40 Days. Phase 1 is 2 weeks, and that's the first 2 weeks of the program, the first 14 days. So we're going to talk to her, see what's happening. She's going to share with us. So Dee is a good friend of mine. Let me just go live on Facebook because I was trying to put a title, and I don't know what title to put.
Okay.
So,
And then I'll join there. Hey,
okay, I
Larissa.
am now live.
No
Okay.
leadership. I'm not there. My son is in school, so I couldn't take him. So I'm not in Nashville. But, the Passion area is representing.
Oh,
Hey,
look at all
friend.
these questions already.
Yes, I got people. Hi, y'all. Alrighty.
Yes, you better have
Okay.
people.
I'm trying to go people, I'm trying to be like Dr. Spivey here. I'm trying to be like Dr. London. All right, we're gonna go live in Facebook in a second, guys.
Thank you guys for being patient with us.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm so new at
And
this,
I'll
y'all.
just ask a general question. Okay. What did you say?
I said I'll just wait. I would guess I'm just looking for a notification or something.
Okay, you're on there now.
I'm on Facebook, but it isn't. Waiting for a notification to say, I don't know what it's supposed to say.
Well, just hold on a second.
Okay. Thank you, Fran, for hopping on.
Hello. Yes. Okay. I'm live. I am adding Dee to the live with me. And she's, like I said, she's finished her first 2 weeks. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay. So, hi, guys. My name is Adeaner McWilliams. I am a Mary Kay director. I'm also an independent travel agent with IntelliTravel. I'm a wife, a mom, wear lots of hats. I
Amen.
love what I do. I love being financially free. I love my freedom. And I can get to do things like this. So, like, Dr. London said, I am a friend of hers. We've known each other a long time. And as y'all know me, I'm a big supporter in anything positive and the betterment, of ourselves. And she's an amazing, amazing author. I hope to write my book one day. So that's why I definitely want to make sure that I did this book correctly. So I have something to say in my book. Anything I need to add?
Yes, just go and ask. Can you even see my live right now on Facebook?
Let me see.
And if so, maybe tune in and then, because I'm trying to see how to add you, and I do not see that.
Let me go to your page. And if anybody has any tips, please let us know. Okay, I see you live on your page. You're there. And
okay.
I don't know how to join it. I can't ask to join. Let me see.
Really?
The live chat overview. It doesn't give me an option to hop in. I don't think. More like this. Doesn't show anything else for me. Hey, Karen.
But you're already there.
Yes, I'm on your page, and it says, and I see you're live.
You see me just sitting here.
Because I'm
trying to see how to add you, and I do not see that.
Okay, let's go on your page. And if anybody has any tips,
oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, I see.
You're there. Okay. How to add?
They're telling us how to add on Facebook?
Let me see. Do you see a request? Somebody asked if I see a request to join. I don't see a request to join on here, Karen, for Facebook.
Trying to see how to add you. Because when I did it with someone before, I did see how to, but I should be able to invite you. I don't understand.
Maybe if you go out your live and come back. Let me see. What if I go to mine? And let's see how I do it through mine. Okay, let me try first. It just options for me to share. Or to share yours. Copy link, unfollow, And what's on my mind, what to go on live.
When I tried to join with somebody on Facebook before, I had a problem too with that. So anywho, gumshoe.
Oh, add a title. Reach more people in the title. Just gonna go live.
Oh, well, that means you're okay. So yeah, that means you're about to go live just by yourself, I think.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I was just seeing it where I could add people. I can create a poll, settings, activity, interactivity.
Yeah.
Graphics, distribution. So many things. Stream.
So we might just have to leave Facebook. Sorry, y'all. If y'all can come over to IG, because we know how to do that one.
Yeah, we know how to do IG.
It was a lot simpler to do IG.
Okay. Let's see if anybody said anything else. No? Okay.
Yeah, so you don't see how. Yeah. I think I'll just leave Facebook. Well, I don't know. I want them to see you, though. I don't want them to just see me.
I know.
That's no fun. And I want them to hear your answers to my questions. How are they going to hear you?
Maybe I said, I just posted, go to Instagram. Go to Instagram, catch us live.
Yeah. I don't know. We got to figure this out. Sorry. I thought it'd be a lot
Okay.
simpler than
Go
this.
to the list and see if it requests you to join. While she's live, Karen, I can hear the both of you. Okay, she can hear the both of us. I went to your Facebook page. You on Facebook, Karen, or IG? She's on Facebook. Okay. So she's on Facebook.
Yeah, and she could probably hear you,
She said she can hear both of us.
um, but she can only see me.
Can you see me too, Karen? Oh.
But she can hear you because she can hear me talking to you on IG.
Oh, okay. Got it, got it, got it. Well, this stink. Okay. And it's funny because it used to allow you to, I guess, add. They must have changed some. Oh, she says she sees both of us.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Awesome.
Karen is bomb.com. That was Karen, you said?
Yes, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, well, if she can see us, then great. Okay. So, all right, so we're here talking to Dee. She has just finished the first phase, which is the first 2 weeks of Fit in 40 Days. And when was your last day
My
of the
last
phase
day
one?
of the
Yeah.
phase one was yesterday.
Yes. So yesterday was
Yes.
your cheat day.
Yes, it was. It
Okay.
was. It was. I
Okay,
ate it up
okay,
on
let me
it.
let me back it up. Let me back Okay, no. It was not a cheat day. It
I know
was
it's
the
a cheat
day
meal.
it was the day that you can cheat. Yes, okay. So what I want to know your cheat meal. What was it?
Oh, what did I have for a cheat meal? Okay, so I start for breakfast was on point. I did what I was supposed to eat, what I was supposed to eat for breakfast, and then my cheat meal. What was yesterday? Yesterday was Saturday. Oh, I had. Okay, wait a minute. The day's just blending up. Okay,
Up,
Friday.
get it together. Get it
Saturday.
straight. Get the
What
story
did we do
straight, please.
yesterday? Oh, I had loaded mashed potatoes, but I had lobster
Yesterday?
tail. I had broiled lobster tail as well.
That's right, because you went out. You went to
Yes, we
a
went to
play.
the play. We did, yes, and then we went out to Juliet to eat after. So I still kept it simple. Didn't overdo it. Didn't do any dessert. I had water, had sparkling water. But my cheat meal was the mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes were off the chain. I swear, it was like I'd had my first time eating mashed potatoes. I was like, gosh.
Right? You
Yes.
appreciate the food more.
Yes, definitely. It just tastes a lot different when you introduce it back.
Did you feel different? Did your body react?
Well, it was like I was super, super, super full. I was super full, like like I was distended, like I was a little bloated because it was like, okay, you're doing too much. And it was just potatoes, but I
But it
was
was
just like, okay,
loaded mashed potatoes.
yes, it was
So
loaded. So it was like I felt full, and then keeping on drinking water at the same time, and it was just like, this is okay. You need to go back to what you were doing. Your body definitely lets you know, hey, this isn't it. You're doing too much. You're full, and it was just I was stuffed.
okay,
Like
and
I didn't want to eat
see,
the
this is
next
the
day.
important things about phase one. There are a lot of things that happen or is
Mhm.
designed to happen in phase one. Learning your body is one of it. And actually the whole program is to learn your body so you can learn your body for the rest of your life. Okay.
Mhm.
So if people never remove these things from their diet, sometimes they're eating things they don't know that is what's making them feel bad, right? They
Right.
don't know that is what's making them feel bloated. And we'll just use the potato as an example. They don't know that the potato is what's making them feel bloated. They don't know that the potato is what's giving them a headache. They don't know that something is making them give them aches and pains, and they just don't realize it
Right.
because they're constantly putting those things in their body. They never give their body a break to actually reintroduce it and then discover that, oh, wow, okay, I have an allergic reaction to anything.
Mm-hmm.
It could be broccoli, but you never know if you don't remove them from your diet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So so phase one. So tell me
Mm-hmm.
about it. Talk me
Okay.
through it.
So phase one was the first day was only vegetables, second day was only vegetables, and I had a major headache. Like I had a migraine. Like I was like, why is my head so? Oh, I have such a headache. I just want to take some Tylenol and lay down. Like my head hurt so bad. Like I was missing something. My body was, So I called you. And I'm like, am I supposed to have a headache? But like I said, it's like going through. And I'm like, I've detoxed before. I've detoxed before, but I said I must have been doing really bad over the last few months because my body was like, you took away everything and you just gave us this. What is wrong with
So
you?
you
But after that
only had
second day,
vegetables on your second day. You only had vegetables day two?
yeah, day two, I follow. I think is it vegetables and fruit. I have my book here. This
Okay,
is
you
my
have fruits,
Bible.
yeah.
This is my Bible. See, I have it right here. Pages are turned. But yeah, I had fruit, and I think because it was so natural and it was like it was just straight raw. But after that second day, I was fine because I work out on Mondays and Wednesdays with Coach Fee at the women's health and fitness gym, and I was like, I got up that morning 5:30, was in the gym for 6, and I don't know if either I just felt amazing. I wasn't lethargic, I wasn't tired, I wasn't out of breath. I felt like I can go longer. Coach Fee, if you see this, that don't mean not to kill me when I come back. So, you know, but I felt amazing. I mean, I had strength. I was like, okay, let's go. We were doing ropes, like, and I was like, and she works us out for an hour, and I just felt I felt refreshed. I didn't feel lethargic, tired. I feel like I can keep going. I make sure to go to sleep, and then I incorporate the water too, so that helps me to feel full.
Right.
So then I got used to it, but the preparation is the key. It's the prep,
Absolutely.
because I was like, okay, I went and got my fruit, cut it up, because I took your advice. Go to the store and try fruits that you've never tried before. So I went to HEB, and
Go
they had
for
some
it.
different
It's
things.
God's candy.
I was like, let me try this melon, and let me try this apple, and let me try, because I stick to my staples, and I just mixed up, a few things. And honey, I got I haven't had pineapple in a while or something, or it was so good. Got it, pineapple.
And see, we're
And
so
the
used
best
to
pepper.
these artificial sweeteners and these artificial ingredients in our diets
Mm-hmm.
that, we just don't appreciate actual fruit anymore, Don't
Right.
appreciate the taste of an actual pineapple
Uh,
anymore and how good it is,
It
right?
was amazing. Like I was cutting and eating at the same time, and like for the gym, normally I feel like I have to have something or I do a fasted workout. But I was like, I know we work out hard and I don't want to be looking crazy in there. So I just ate a banana on the way to the gym and like some water, and I was good. I had I felt strong. I didn't want to go in the bathroom and throw up, because the workouts were really hectic, and I was just like, man, I feel stronger. I feel stronger,
Now,
and I can
like you
notice.
said, you had to prepare. So we all know the saying, if you fail to
Hmm.
plan, you plan to fail.
Hmm.
You definitely have to prepare. If you're not
Right.
prepared, then when you get hungry, you're just going to grab the nearest thing to
Right.
you, right? I always say
Hmm.
hunger is a strong motivator. Hunger makes people eat other people. Like, that's how strong hunger is. They'll be stuck somewhere and they'll
Yeah.
eat another person. Like, seriously. Okay? So don't let your body do that. But when you talked about the headache, I want to talk about that
Okay.
because some people do get headaches. Not everybody, but some people do, right? And it's
Hmm.
usually around that second day, that second or third day. So you said you had it the second day and then it was
Right.
gone.
And then it was gone. I was done.
So, well, somebody asked, I'm sorry, she says it's similar to the Daniel fast. So Fit in 40 Days is 3 phases. And the first phase is similar, but it's not as strict. It's not just, we're actually allowed to have protein. In Fit in 40 Days. So the first phase, we do get protein. And a Daniel fast is just vegetables.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's to answer your question. Thank you for the question. So for the headaches, it was just that day. Usually when people have it, it's just that day or maybe a few hours, and that's it, and
Hmm.
it goes away. But what's happening is your body is going through withdrawals. you're having withdrawals, okay?
Yeah.
Because the things that you're putting in your body are actually some toxins. You have toxins all around you and with the products you use, etc. So if your body is accustomed to eating all this sugar, all this flour, whatever you're putting in your coffee, or maybe the coffee, right, or the alcohol, everything, once you strip that away, your body's going to react. It's going to be like, okay, like you said, whoa, 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 what's happening, D?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Yeah.
Where is what were you eating for breakfast before?
I don't. Well, I was doing oatmeal, and like I was hit and miss, and I'll do good, and then I'd be like, well, forget it. Let me get a bowl of Frosted Flakes,
See?
just to look like I'm
Your
my
body was
bowl.
like, where is
And
the
then,
sugar from the Frosted Flakes, the sugar from the milk, the sugar
then I was like,
from
let me make
all
me a
of it?
waffle. And I was like, it's
Oh,
just one.
waffle.
That one will get you done, okay? Yeah, I learned that. Yeah, but it was a headache. It just felt like my mind was straight open. I just did not want that again. I said, okay, get your life together.
But once
Yeah.
you do that, once you get past that, then, like you said, day 3 or day 4, depending
I
on
was
when you
fine.
got that headache, you feel great.
Yeah, I
Your
feel great.
body
Yeah.
starts using what it has inside of you.
Hmm.
It starts using your reserves.
Yes. And I was craving,
Okay.
like, oh, I need some vegetables. I'm like, okay, let me get these Brussels
Wait,
sprouts. And I hit the freezer.
were
I'm
you
like, okay.
craving vegetables? Wait, what did you say?
I was craving my vegetables. I was hungry. Especially
I'll
like,
write that down. Y'all write that down. She was craving vegetables. Did
like,
everybody hear that?
like I made me a cucumber salad so fast. I was cucumbers and tomatoes. I put that balsamic vinegar in there, and I was like, oh my! I ate the whole bowl. I ate a bag of salad. Like we had a boot camp like January 7th, and so they had pasta and rolls and cupcakes, and it was smelling so good, honey. I had my little suitcase. I had my chopped up cucumbers and my avocado dipping sauce, and then I had I had a bag of salad. I did half of it. I said, forget it. I need the whole thing, just the whole salad, and that was it. And I was full, and I was like, and I felt a lot better. I didn't cheat. I didn't. I had a whole bunch of witnesses. All the Mary Kay ladies were there. They were like, "What are you eating in that bowl?" Salads. I
Okay,
did good.
so a few things I want to touch on that you just said. Okay, so number one, you said you were craving vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Your body wants more of what you give it. Okay, so the more you exercise, the more your body's going to want to move. The more you move, the more the body is going to want to move. Trust me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ask everybody. The more water you give your body, the more water your body is going to crave. The more vegetables, the more good stuff you give your body, the more it's going to crave it. But you have to break through that wall. You have to get it there first. You have to trust the process, which is very difficult for everybody. And I get it, because you can't imagine living any other way than the way you've
Right.
lived all this time.
Right.
But it happens. I promise you. You will start to crave vegetables. I can look at somebody's plate. I did it the other day, and I was like, oh my God, that broccoli looks so good. It was so green and bright, and it just looked so colorful. And they had some other meat on there. I don't know what they had on there. And they said, wow, with everything on my plate, you saw the broccoli. But it's like, that's what I like. That's what I'm attracted to now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't always like that, right? And with water and, like Coca-Cola, I know these Coca-Cola drinkers. I used to drink Coca-Cola all the time. In my 20s, I drank 2 liters a day. I know it sounds like a lot. It is a lot. I know it sounds like a lot. But y'all remember back in the day when they used to sell, they used to sell the liters.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah,
They used to sell 1 liter in the gas station, whatever. So I would go, I have a liter, be done with that liter by 12 or 1, and I get another liter. I had 2 liters a day I would drink. I was constantly on Coca-Cola. Now, Coca-Cola is the sweetest thing. I cannot drink it. And matter of fact, I can't do a lot of sugar, period, right? Because the more I take it away from my body, the worse my body reacts now to it. And I like feeling good. Sugar just flat out makes my stomach hurt, period. I can't have a lot of it. So it happens, people. Trust me. You can start to crave vegetables. You can start to crave working out. You can start to crave water. You have to change your thinking. That once your body reacts in a bad way to the bad food you give it, recognize that and make a change. Don't keep forcing your body, like you said, with the stuffed mashed potato.
Mhm.
Because it was stuff, we need to pinpoint what it was that made you feel,
Right.
feel that way. But whatever it was, don't keep giving it to your body.
Yeah.
Extract it from your diet
Hmm.
or decrease it quite
Yeah.
a bit, you know?
Right.
Okay. And then another thing you said was how all the pastries and everything smell good. Okay. So this kind of goes along with what I was saying about your body will change, your taste buds will change, what you want will change. Your body will want more of what you give it. So that smell will not affect you one day.
Hmm.
I know. It's so
Because I was like, it was heightened. I was like,
good.
I smell so good. It's like, golly.
But
And I
it's
was like, I got my salad.
true. It's
I got
true.
my
But
salad.
you have to, it may take 6 months. It may
I'm like,
take
I
a
want to
while
smell it no more. I want to smell it no more. But I
because
didn't
you've been
crave it.
eating it for how many years? We don't have to
I
say
know.
your age, but it's been, you
Yeah.
got a lot of years to compete with. So,
Right. Yeah.
okay.
And switching that over. Yeah. But I
All right. So,
didn't cheat
phase,
though.
I know. I'm so proud of you. Good. Now, did it pay off? The cheating not pay, that you didn't
It
cheat, it
did.
paid off?
It
Yes.
did because I really didn't. Although it smelled great, like I didn't want like maybe I just have. I didn't even want a taste of it. It was just because in my mind, and when I smelled it, it's like my stomach got heavy. Like, oh my God, that's gonna weigh my stomach down. Like, some things I see, that are big, and I'm like, I know that's gonna weigh it. Like my stomach just start hurting. Like if I smell fried food, it makes my stomach hurt because it's like,
No, that's
oh,
a fact. I don't know
you
if
know,
anybody else can attest to
you
that.
know.
If y'all can comment or raise your hand. But sometimes if you just smell something, then that's
Mhm.
good enough. You're like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I just need to smell. That was it, and I'm like, okay, that's gonna hit me hard. Nah, never
The
mind. I'm good. I pass.
the
Yes.
smell of it.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So phase one is 2 weeks. So compare your first week to your second week, please.
Uh, so my second week, it wasn't as hard. I didn't have any headaches or anything. I felt more in the groove. Like I knew because the first week it was trying to figure out what to eat for breakfast, what to eat, how to, what to eat, you know. But now that I have it prepared and I know I can go down, I know, okay, breakfast I'm gonna eat like maybe like some fruit. But now that we can incorporate like maybe like the oatmeal, it was like I can eat oatmeal plain. I mean, just that half a cup and I'm good and I'm full. I'm fuller quicker in the second week. And I kind of like know what I'm eating. So it's like some things I might not even get to a protein. Or I might not get because I'm drinking 8 bottles a day to get my gallon in. So that also helps me. So I don't think I'm eating as much as I should, throughout the second week. But I feel a lot better. I feel more in control of what I'm supposed to eat and how I'm supposed to eat in the second week.
Now, why do you think that is? You feel more in control.
Because the first week was just so mentally a roller coaster because I just didn't know what to eat. I think I was just confused at the beginning and I was a little scared and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to mess up. What am I going to eat? And I got to prepare all this, and I'm like, okay, I didn't think it's going to be hard. But once I got through that first week, it was like, oh shoot, this is a breeze. It's like riding a bike. And then at the second time, I'm thinking to myself, healthier knees. I'm thinking at the end of this, 40 pounds gone. I'm thinking, okay, you're going to be slimmer. I'm talking to myself in my head, like, you need to do this because, I don't know, as you know, I've had like 5 knee surgeries. So
Yeah.
definitely working out has helped a lot with Coach Fee because, like, I can jog a little bit now. And, I couldn't do none of that at all.
Right.
My husband, we went up some stairs. He was like, he's used to helping me upstairs, and I got to hold on to the rail. I got to go one step at a time. I just ran up the stairs. He was like, oh, he don't have to help me to get up and get down. My mobility is a lot better. So, and that's motivation for me to keep going. So I keep this book at my bed. Wherever I go in the house, this book is with me. It's in my bed, by my bedside table. I bring it with me in the kitchen because I want to make sure that I'm doing it right and that I don't mess up. Now, I did get a little excited one time and like I misread when I saw toast and oatmeal.
Yes.
I missed
That
the
was going to
fourth
be one
one.
of my questions. Why can't you read? I don't understand.
I got excited and I missed that or part. You're supposed to have, so in the book, she tells you what you can eat on this day. And it's like a half a cup of oatmeal or 2 pieces of whole wheat grain
Right.
toast.
Or
And honey, all I saw was oatmeal and toast. And I was like, oh my God, that's the
if she
jackpot.
had everything.
I had both.
Okay, now just so y'all know, I'm sorry if you just came in. This is my good friend Dee, so that's why I talk to her like that. Okay, I'm not. We can talk to each other like that. So yes, she can read. I know she can read. And someone asked, "Is this good for diabetic?" Absolutely, it's good for everyone. It's extremely flexible. Even on the days where we add carbohydrates, you don't have to add it if you don't want, right? You don't even have to go. You can continue to do phase one if it's working for you to repeat it. Continue to go over and over phase one if you want. I've known people who've done that. They were like, I like phase one. I'm good here. Let me keep going. Go for it because it's healthy. It is healthy eating. I am trying to teach you how to eat for your body so you learn what's working for your body. You get a range of, like guidelines on food, but you get to pick what you want so you can learn what works for your body. And so you can eat in your everyday life from now on. So just like when Dee, you're in the hot seat, goes, or me, myself, right? Today was my cheat day, and I'm chips and cheese and guacamole and salsa. Like that's me all day. So I know how to eat. I know how to eat properly for my body. So when I go off of that, at least I know what I'm doing. At least I'm making an educated decision. You see what I'm saying? That's my goal with everyone. Like so they know what they're doing and they know why. Because there's so much misinformation thrown out there and thrown around just to keep everybody confused. They try this diet and this and that, and then before you know it, they're just confused.
Mm-hmm.
They're just flat out confused.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me one time, was an onion a carb? Is an onion a carb? And it honestly broke my heart because that's how confused they have everybody. They're trying to put all this stuff in all these categories and figure out that, first of all, for everyone, an onion is a vegetable. Okay. And vegetables, when people talk about carbs, they talk about carbohydrates. We're gonna teach for 2 seconds. When people talk about carbohydrates and they talk about proteins and they talk about fats, those are their macros. You ever heard people say macros? Those are their macronutrients. Your macronutrients, right? They're nutrients. Carbs, fats, and proteins are nutrients. So all the foods from the food categories, meaning fruits, vegetables, meat, etc., they fall into these categories, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a vegetable is its own category. It's such a complete food. A vegetable has protein. Vegetable has carbohydrates, right? The fiber. It kind of has it all except the fat, really. Right? So, well, nuts. Nuts have the fat. So yeah, vegetables do have the fat. So it's such a complete food. But anyway, that's just how confused they have everyone. So yes, good for diabetics. I'm sorry. So backing up. Sorry.
Okay.
I like when you said you felt more in control.
Yes.
Right? And because it's a little off-putting. It's a little scary when people first start, just because the idea of it. Now people are getting more accustomed to the idea of maybe just consuming vegetables 1 day a week, right? Mm-hmm. Or 2 days a week. I mean, I'm not saying you do it every day or the rest of your life, but the first phase is cleansing, learning your body, learning foods, getting reacquainted with God's natural foods out there, the fruits and vegetables, and what he has to offer, and learning what works with your body. So they get very scared of just doing it, just vegetables. Oh my God, what am I going to eat? Now, what you said, you were talking about breakfast. and lunch
Yes.
and dinner and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I don't really like to use those terms. Well, breakfast, because breakfast can be whenever you break your fast, okay? But we
Okay.
think it's first thing in the morning when we wake up, right? So I encourage everyone, my rule is don't eat if you're not hungry. Sounds automatic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat if you're not hungry. Like when you're about to eat something, think about it. Am I hungry? Because we eat for so many reasons other than the fact that we're actually freaking hungry. We eat because it's breakfast time. We eat because, oh, it's time to go to lunch. Oh, we eat because, oh, we're at so-and-so's party. Oh, they have such and such on the plate. There's crackers here. There's this. There's that. It's a gathering. You can go to a gathering and a party and not eat anything.
Yeah.
Totally possible. It can happen. You can do it if you want to.
Okay.
But the thought, but the thing is, I want people to understand that they can. I don't think anybody's ever thought about that. It never even occurs to them to go to a party and not eat anything. Well, if you're not hungry, don't eat.
Right.
Getting control until the point where the food does not control you. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
Yes.
You can
It
do
is
it.
possible. It is possible. But it's like, when I say control, it's like I know what I'm supposed to eat and what I'm not supposed to, versus, I don't feel the need. Like I have a husband and son and there's so much in there. But for them, I have my food and I have for them. But he's so used to, make sure I eat, because I eat small anyway. And within 40 days is just like I've done, eating right before, then I fall off the wagon. I have done I would say every diet, every trend, every fad, every pill or whatever has come out since I was younger, because I've always had this, back in the day, when they had binging and anorexia and stuff like that. It was a self-image thing for me, because I've always been a thicker
Absolutely.
girl. I've always been thicker. I've always been the one, versus looking at my family. And I'm thinking, I used to look at, people in my family and was like, I don't want to be that big. That was just a mindset, because everything I saw was small. Out of all my cousins, my sister, everyone was slim. And so I was like, why am I the thicker one? And so then I'm watching and I'm looking at other adults and I'm watching how they eat. So I always had this thing, I have to be slimmer. I have to be, so I was on that trend, but it was an unhealthy trend. Because I've done the
Right.
Xenadrin where the ephedrine was out. I've done the hydroxy. You name it, I've done it. And it's like, now that
Me
I'm
too.
older, it's getting into, because I was washing 2 ambulance trucks and that stuff had you flying, but I loved the results. But it was unhealthy though, because I had to carry around a jug of water, but it was unhealthy and I had to stop, because I'm like, Mom, it's going to affect my health in the future. But now that I'm older, I know to do the healthier version, and I'm 46. So it's like, it's more time behind me than ahead of me. So it's like I have to transition my body, and I'm more mature to know, that's why I say, I'm in control, because I know, you're not supposed to be eating this, and what that's going to do to your body. How you're going to feel, you know, you bloated,
Right.
now you go to
At
do
least you know
Pilates,
now. Yes.
you full, stop eating when you're not supposed to eat. If you full, you full. You're not full. Just drink some water and you're done for the day. Because I also do intermittent fasting, and that also helps too, because I stop at a certain point and then I'm like, okay. So now it's like
Right.
I'm okay, with how I'm supposed to eat. And that piece of cake, it's like, I don't want that, because the results that it's going to, we don't lose weight as fast as we do when we're younger. This stuff stays on, so this is a way for me to incorporate and make sure that I'm doing it the healthy way, but I can share with others, because I know there are other girls that have that same, have been through the same thing and have felt the
Right.
same way. So, and
Absolutely.
it's like teaching ourselves, like you say, like breakfast. I think that's where I had the hard part in the first week, because I was like, we're so used to breakfast, cereals, waffles, eggs, bacons, or biscuits, and so I'm like, vegetables for breakfast, and I had to change my mind. It's like, well, sometimes I didn't eat breakfast after I go wake up in the morning, drink my water, I go work out. By the time I get home, maybe it's like 10:30. It's kind of like brunch, but it's like I had to train my mind. It's okay to have a
You can
vegetable for that
you can have
time of day.
vegetables for breakfast.
I
Look
had,
up,
yeah.
Google other countries and their typical breakfast.
Hmm.
Everybody else has vegetables but
Yeah.
us, but the US. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares why?
Hmm.
Add vegetables.
Yeah.
Or
Even
take the
there's an
vegetable,
Indian store in
take
Korean.
out this whatever else you have and add a vegetable there.
Yeah.
Everybody else has vegetables but us. It's
Yeah.
normal. We're the
Yeah.
ones that aren't normal.
Yeah. And it's like, why do we have to have that? Like, I had Brussels sprouts, and it was like, I was fine. I had
And that's
my roasted red
Brussels
potato.
sprouts.
Me too is my favorite. And roasted, and I cube my sweet potatoes and I roast them with peppers. The best. Like, I can't wait to eat that. It's like the best.
Yeah.
And roasted chickpeas. The best. Give that to me. I'm good. And it's just retraining my body. And it's like I have to
And
make a
it's your
conscious
mind. It's really your mind. Retraining your mind.
and that part. And it's like, you're getting older, you need to be healthier. I mean, you are healthy, but you're not as healthy as you could be. And these are results. I see what I want to be and how I want to look, because we look at ourselves every day in the mirror. If you don't like what you look like in the mirror, I need to stop doing those things I was doing before. Basically, just or get off the pot. It's like,
Right.
stop making excuses and just do it because you know what to do. And so now I have my guide that I had to stop playing with, and I said I'm going to do it faithfully this time. And and just in 2 weeks, like, I wasn't paying attention, but I had lost like about 8 pounds, close to 8. And I was like, because we had to do a weigh-in, I was like, oh, because I was like, let me get on this stupid scale because it's going to say something I don't like. Here we go. And I was like, and I got on the scale and I said, oh.
Congratulations. 8 pounds. Was that in the first phase or
That was in the first
in 2
phase.
weeks? Okay, good job. 8 pounds.
And I say, I'm not going to get on my scale every day. I'm just going to blindly do it and blindly work out, because you keep looking at yourself, you're not going to see the results. Everybody else will. It's like, I haven't lost. So I have to get back to that,
I
know I
tell
said
people I don't mind you looking at the scale every day if it's not going to bother you. But if it's going to bother you, then don't. Okay? Stop. Okay? Yeah. Because if some people who look at the scale every day, they understand the fluctuations in weight. There's fluctuations, right? Depending on what you've eaten, and that's why I have you take measurements, take pictures of yourself, and do your weight, because your weight is just weight. It doesn't speak to your body transformation necessarily, right? Because you could cut your hair, you could take your braids off, you lose 5 pounds. That's just weight.
Yeah.
You cut your hair, lose 3 pounds. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily speak to body transformation. So yeah, it only tells part of the story. But still, yes, congratulations, good job. So you're gonna continue and go forward with phase 2, or are you gonna keep phase 1?
I'm gonna keep with phase 2. I'm just gonna go through the whole thing because I want to be a testament. And so you can do it, and then when I write my book, me completing this will be like the almost closing part of the book that I want to write. So I have to do this in it's supposed to be for me to give my truth about it. I can't halfway do it, so it helps me in one way, because I can't speak on something like I ain't do the 40 days, I did 25, and and I have to complete it.
And
I'm
sometimes when I do it, you don't even want to cheat.
Right.
Like sometimes when it's a cheat day, you don't even feel like it. You're like, I don't even want to cheat. You don't even have a desire to cheat anymore. And that used to be like a motivation for people. It's like, okay, I get to cheat on this day. I get to cheat on. And that's just a testament to how your body's changing.
Yeah, because in my mind, I'm like, I think after that last cheat day, I'm in my mind, I said, I'm done. I don't really want to go outside of it. I don't really need it, because what I'm gonna cheat with? Ooh, I mean, I'm okay. There's so many other alternatives. I've done keto. I've done vegan. I've done plant-based. Like I said, I have done it all. So I know what to do is just putting them in place. Right. And implementing them. And I cook, so I can come up with all kinds of stuff,
Yes.
So,
yes. There's so much information out there. There's so much there's really no need. But what happens, I mean, again, it's just that people don't understand, and it's just about changing mindsets. And it's just, I mean, I'm just on a mission just to change mindsets, because a lot of the clients I get and have gotten in the past, it's because their doctor told them, look, you need to move, make a change, eat better, or die. What you want to do?
Right.
Or people come to me, they're like, oh, my doctor's about to put me on medication, so I got to do something. It's like, that's when they get serious. They're like, okay, tell me. And it's like, I get it. But I want people to understand that you don't have to wait until then. You can still live your life and be happy not eating that stuff. You can just replace it with other stuff. I'm not saying you have to never eat it again. I'm not saying that. Just to learn about nutrition and have majority of the things you eat be nourishing to your body, be good for you, to help you and not hurt you. But they don't understand that what they're eating is hurting them. They don't get it. They don't know. They just don't know. I lost somebody very close to me to an illness that they could have totally prevented. Totally. He would be here if he's just eating better, taking care of himself, exercise, but he just didn't know. He just didn't know. His generation, and some people to this day, they just don't know. They just don't. They eat that way, and they think that's just the way to eat. They think that's just how you're supposed to eat, and that's the way they've always eaten their entire lives, and that's not true. The way you're eating is killing you. I went to someone's funeral one time. Again, a family member. I have a lot of family members who really don't. Anyway, a family member.
Yeah.
And the people are going up to the podium talking, and they say, oh, I remember he used to come to my house. He used to love my chitlin. Oh, he used to love my sweet potato pie. Da, da, da. Boy, if I can make you one more, da, da, da. And then another person got up and said that. Another person got up and said, I was about to scream. I was like, oh, my God. Everybody is going up here talking about all this stuff, all this food that gave him the heart attack. What are we talking about? We sound crazy. You sound crazy.
Yeah.
But they don't know it. It's not their fault.
Yeah,
they don't know they sound.
Yeah. They just, like my husband started in the road, but it's like for him, he grew up. I grew up on milk and cereal on time. Like he grew up on noodles and stuff, and I had to cut that out. And I'm like, you're at a different age, sir. You can't eat like that anymore. Your body does not metabolize that food, that way anymore. But he eats salad. You'd be so surprised. You'd be so proud of him. He eats salad.
Somebody speak to me. Wait, who is that?
Huh?
Somebody saying speak to me.
Oh, that's Karen. That's Karen. She's like, I guess we're preaching to the choir. She's like, speak to me. But it's like, I had to, like, it's like you said, it's the education thing, because when they grow up in that mentality, eating this way and the junk foods and, and this and the fatty foods, you have to get out of it, because it's different at age. Food is different now. When you eat certain things, you feel funny, your knees hurt. It's like, why is that?
Yeah, they're playing with the food. We all know that. They're playing with food.
Play with food and keep it. And it's like, if you look in the Bible, where do you see the majority of? I mean, everything was grains and like plant based. Even like I went to past the Indian restaurant, and they had fatush or something. And I was just looking at their menu and thing. Every single thing they had was vegetable. Everything on that menu was vegetable. And like by my husband, he eats salad. I got him eating that. I trade some things in. Like I can do something plant based, and he would never know. I add onions. I trick all the time. I don't eat onions. He swears he hates onions and never eats them a day in his life. We've been together probably almost like 10 years, and that's all he's been eating was onions. He hasn't. It's all in your food, sir. I cut out beef with him a long time ago. He has no clue.
Shut up.
No clue. I don't buy beef.
I'm telling. Unless you pay me off, I'm telling.
he been eating turkey and chicken. He's for a long time. He has no clue. You know, but you know, it's just like you said, just educating him and slowly implementing those things and changing, swapping out the bad for something good. You know,
Yeah.
but as long as he has some Italian dress, some Olive Garden salad, he swears the best. I'm like, it's the dressing, but as long as you eat the salad, he'll eat
I'm
a
not gonna let
whole.
you sit here and talk about Mac. I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk about him like that. I can't. That's my boy. Okay.
But he does good though. He does good. But it's just changing, you know, I think I'm, like I said, I'm in a different mindset. It is definitely a mind thing. Because before I'll be like, well, I'm doing good, but let me just have this one thing. Then one thing turns into another thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the, you know, I fell off the wagon and got ran over. And I'm like, I'm riding the back now, like, shoot, let's go head on.
Thing everyone needs to learn themselves. They need to learn their body. They need to learn what kind of person they are. Some people can have one nibble and then walk away. Some people can't. It starts a whole thing. It's like, okay, I can't have one because then it's just going to ruin it. And that's different personalities. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But see, with the learning what to eat, and my son started. We're starting tennis, right? So he went to tennis, played tennis yesterday, played tennis today. And this morning, because he's been kind of saying, okay, you know, I'm probably going to have to start eating better, right? Because I cook stuff all the time. I try to get him to try stuff, you know, whatever. They fight me the whole way. Okay. But I got him on those oatmeal balls. He likes those. But
yes,
he's getting better. He's starting to try new things. So anyway, before we went to tennis today, I know he likes, you know, I was like making like a boiled sausage and some bread or whatever, right? And then hash brown, right? I do my hash browns in the air fryer. Okay. So had that, whatever, right? At tennis, he was so tired. He was like, I'm so tired. I said, okay. I said, Mommy set you up. I'm sorry. It's the sausage. It's, you know, it's not energy food, right? And he was just, he's trying to sit down. I was like, no, we got to work through it. Hey, man, let's go through it. We're here now. You know, that's life. You're not going to feel like doing stuff nearly every day in your life. So you don't feel like it. That's cool. We still got to work through it, though. But now we learned something, right? We learned something. You can eat a sausage every now and then. A sausage is probably the worst meat you could possibly eat anyway that Mommy gave you.
I got to have some sausage.
And then I explained to him why it's not energy food, right? There's some foods that gives you energy, some foods drain your energy. And why do they drain your energy? Well, because your body needs to digest it, and it's taking all the energy to just digest this raggedy piece of sausage because it's raggedy. So anyway, yeah. So gotta teach them, gotta teach everybody, but it's a constant thing because the bad behaviors are perpetuated, as we all know, generationally. But look, we're hitting on an hour. I'm trying not to go on over an hour.
Weight goes to my neck first. I have an ET neck. My neck gets skinny first. You know, I took the picture.
You do, like right here. It's like when you showed that picture, I was like, oh my God.
I know. And it's like it's like I lose weight from the head down. It's just, you know.
Everybody does different. It's like some people are head down. Some people are like, most of their weight is in their midsection. So they go from their legs and their top up to the middle like this.
Oh, maybe.
And then some people lose top up, bottom up. It just depends how your body works.
Question about cellulite. What is your cellulite? What is your thing on that? You know, like as far as like losing it, mitigating it, you know, the reduction of the look of it while doing Fit in 40 days. Does that help that too?
Cellulite, first of all, it's hereditary. It's genes. And I know, it kind of is. And it's exercise. It's adipose, what do they call it? Adipose tissue, I think. It's fat. So you just got to lose it, exercise it, get up your muscle mass, your lean body mass so you can burn your fat. But what's wrong with cellulite?
It's ugly.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Ask Matt. Let me ask Matt. Because I'm sure Mac is fine with it. That's your body image. That's, you need to get that out of your head.
And it is. See, I'm telling you, it's my, you know, and I, you know, I was telling, we were talking about something, you know, and I was like I think the thicker I get, the more he loves it, you know, and I was like, hey, man, I'm not that
Well,
girl.
tell them no. Tell them we're not getting with that part. That's not. Yeah, that's how they act. That's how they act.
But I just always had, and I have some girlfriends that, I mean, that are just beautiful in their size. You know, I'm just not saying I'm not that person, you know, but I just don't feel confident because in my mind, I know how I want to look, you know, in certain things, and I know how I want my clothes to fit. And like I said, it's just been, you know, and that's kind of like what the book would be about. That's just been my personal battle because I grew up in that age with, not, well, you know, the after school specials, you know, and stuff like that, and the body images and stuff, because I was a dancer. I love to dance. I love to perform. I love to choreograph, things like that. But back then, you know, I wanted to be a fly girl. They wouldn't have no thick fly girls, and I couldn't, you know, and it was just like you had to be this certain size. So I fell into that mentality of I got to be slim. I got to be this. I got to be that. But now that I'm older, I love my curves and things. I just want to tighten them up, you know, slim them down in some areas, you know, and look good in the two-piece.
See, that's my, and that's my, I actually just did a video on how I got started in the fitness industry, health and wellness industry. And that's one of the things I've struggled for years with body image and all of that, trying to be in the modeling industry, right? I was like you said, you're the biggest person in your family. I was always the biggest person in the room at every go-see I went to, every audition. I was the biggest one. Yeah. So it's only until maybe the past few years or some years, I'm actually comfortable in my skin, which is an amazing feeling. And it's almost, I didn't think it was possible to feel this way. So I want that for everybody out there. But it starts with your health. It starts with getting serious, taking control of your health, because you can do it. People have cured themselves of things with eating good natural foods, just changing what they're actually nourishing their bodies with. And if you focus on your health, that part will come. Now but you're doing it. You're exercising. It's just that you gotta keep it up. And all of the meals that you love, that you've incorporated, make those staples.
Right.
Make those staples. Like I eat Brussels sprouts. Like I have to have Brussels sprouts.
It's like, and I love cauliflower. I love broccoli. I love, you know, and these are vegetables that, and I always love vegetables, but you know, it's those other yummy things you want to incorporate, you know, like, ooh, you know.
But you're a chef. You can make those healthy.
I make everything. I have. And I was like, dang, I really need to write all these down, because I think I was just sitting the other day, like when I made the Rangoon that I showed you, you know, and I was like, she's right. You know what I mean? I don't have to add that. You know, I could just do the cauliflower with the bean sprouts, and it was fine just like that, period. It really was. And popped it in the air fryer. It was, and I was, you know, and that would be, you know, something good. You know, and I'm not
all your favorite meals. Just think, how can I make this healthier? It doesn't have to be the healthiest, right? But healthier. Or how can I extract the most unhealthy part of this out and create it yourself? And it will probably be better. That's been in my experience. It was better than the other way.
Right. And it really is, because, like you say, the things that we buy over the counter or off the shelf that have so many additives in it, so many preservatives, and so many extra ingredients. And you taught me that. You said if the ingredient list is this long, you might not want that.
If this is 5 paragraphs for the ingredients,
we shouldn't have.
What am I gonna? Your body has to interpret all that. Your body has to do something with all that. All that adidextrin, methadone, whatever's in that paragraph, your body has to digest that and figure out what to do with it. And if it doesn't know what to do with it, it's probably not going to do something good. It's just going to say, okay, let's just put this right here, and it'll start building up over here, or it'll start building up over here in all different parts of your body. You don't even know. Your body has to, so Mm-mm.
Oh, and my knees feel phenomenal. I mean, you know how much trouble I had with my knees. You know how much
Shut up.
problems I had with my knees. Y'all, she
Don't get me
knows.
excited.
And I'm telling you, like, I was sitting in church today and my knees were like kind of tucked under, like folded. He was like, my husband was looking at me like, he was rubbing my knees. I'm like, oh, they fine. You know, they're fine.
Oh, he
You
getting
know?
ideas. Wait a second. Wait a second. He getting ideas about the knees feeling good. No, 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 Mr.
They're
Matt.
like,
You're rubbing your knees
no,
in church.
no, right there, all right. But they feel phenomenal. You know, I was telling Coach, Coach Fee, because I was like, I think we went to Dallas and I started, I meal prepped. We was on a challenge. And hold on a second, honey, you a little loud. Oh,
Hey,
sorry, because
Matt.
London says hi. He on the phone. But I had gone for the first time in Dallas last summer. It was on turf because my body just felt like I wanted to go some more. So I said, we just pushed a little bit and I jogged. I was like, oh my gosh, but losing that weight started. Now I did sprain my back. And so it set me back 3 months. So I kind of had to start everything over. And so now we're back in the gym. I'm starting to fit in 40 days. But I mean, when I say I don't have problems, they don't swell, just randomly swelling for no reason. I don't have to use ice. I'm not elevating. I'm not taking medication because I was popping Advil and Aleve and Naproxen like it was Tic Tacs because of the pain, but I don't have that anymore. Thank God.
And when did that stop?
It stopped last. Okay, so it didn't stop in the summer. I started being able to run a little bit in the summer. And then like recently, I'm gonna say the last month, it's been feeling like I have new knees. I feel like I have new knees. It really does feel like I have
awesome.
new knees.
That's
and people
awesome,
know me and my knees don't play. I don't play with these knees. I don't I have like the site where I fell and broke the bone. They were like, I had osteoarthritis in there, but I'm not receiving that. So when I go to the gym in my mind, I'm like, strong tendons, strong muscles. That's what I say to myself. When I get my legs up. Because if I strengthen the tendons and the muscles, I'm eating right, it's all gonna flow. It's all gonna flow. And I added collagen, liquid collagen as well. So I drink that once a day. A girlfriend of mine does it with isogenics, and it's phenomenal. I love it. I feel better. The joints are lubricated. I mean, I just feel like a new.
I know what else will help your knees. If you cook dinner for London, and package it up for 7 days.
Yeah.
Cook my dinners. I think it's gonna really help you. I think that'll help you.
The extra exercise in the kitchen is gonna help.
I'll come pick it up. I'll even pick it up. Child, this is my gift to you.
Oh, thank you. I love gifts.
Okay, we're over an hour. We're over an hour. And I go to bed at 8:39, so.
Oh, look at you. As entrepreneur women, we can do that.
Right?
Isn't that awesome? So, 40 days, everybody.
I have the new cover.
Oh, I don't have the new cover. I need to get the new
cover, child.
No, I had a new cover. I like that cover.
I know. Orange. I just love me some orange. Orange.
That's your friend's color. He loves orange. That's his favorite color. Orange.
Really?
It is. He loves orange. That's why the bike is orange. And that's also a goal too, because I had to lose some weight before I get on the back of that motorcycle again because it weighs down. So got to be light on there, and your knees be tucked up under there when you ride on the back. And I'm tall, so.
And you already got 8 pounds down. Woo! That is so good.
We're going to Cancun in March, so I want everything out.
When we going? Wait, when we going?
March 5th through 10th. Where we going? I'll get this big suitcase. Just put you in, right? Now, can we share this on Facebook?
I should be able to. Let me figure it out.
Okay.
Let me figure it out.
That would be great.
So this was our first time. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Really like this too.
To get fit in 40 days, go to my link tree. The link is in my profile. I'll link it to this video, and yeah, the link is everywhere. You can just go to londonspivey.com, and then my good friend D, tell them about you, where to find you, Miss D.
You can find me anywhere. You can find me on Facebook, of course, at Adeaner McWilliams. You can find me on my Mary Kay website page at www.marykay.com/Adeaner Walker. Also on TikTok,
Let me see if
I
I can
am on
find it.
D Walker. On TikTok, I'm at D Walker76. So there I have, skincare tips, facial tips, products, things to use. My travel website will be popping up soon.
Nice.
Yes, so I'll book trips for you. You don't have to take all the worry and guessing out of it. Tell me where you want to
Oh,
go,
that's
how
why
you
you're
want
going to
to.
Cancun. You have the hookup. See, this is what I'm talking about. You
I'm
have your
just saying,
friends.
we're just trying to do all of it. That's what we're trying to do. But yes, I do skincare facials. We do free facials through Zoom. You don't have to go anywhere. So the challenge is to do 60 faces. I have to do 60
Oh, okay.
faces. That's my challenge, 60 faces. So, anybody want to know? What's that? That's the
Okay, I
tag
just
me?
put and I'm gonna put my link tree in there. I think
Oh,
I
okay,
did
perfect.
already. Okay. So it's
There
all
it
in the
is.
comments on
Yep.
Instagram anyway. I have to do it on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yay! This has been awesome. I thank you so much for having me. Because I know we're going to be on Deborah Duncan soon. That's
Deborah Duncan. Okay.
we're gonna take this book to Deborah Duncan. I'm gonna email her and say, hey, you gotta have this lady on your show and her assistant, me. It's a package deal.
Package. That's right.
No, because seriously, me. I mean, all jokes aside, though, there's a lot of things on the market. There are a lot of books out there, and some are like very extensive. But not only just for women, but especially like for us African American women, we need that implemented on what we can, to eat right and to do right. You know what I mean? And to get ourselves healthy because we have grown up in an era of high fatty foods, soul foods, this and that, and where do we
And
want to
just
turn
like
part of the way?
automatically auto cooked food. Like because another one of my sayings, I have many sayings, right? But
Mm,
processed slows your progress, right?
that's a
Processed
t-shirt.
foods. So things that are pre-made for us, that's pre-packaged, it's processed, and it slows your progress. And it slows your progress for whatever you are trying to achieve. You're trying to get healthier. You're trying to lose some weight, which losing weight is getting healthier, but still trying to lose some weight, etc. That's going to slow you down. Why? Because it has that long 5-paragraph ingredient list,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to slow you down. Your body's got to, again, figure out what to do with all that. It's better
Right.
when you can make it yourself. I know it's more difficult,
But
more
it's a
time consuming. You don't have to make every single meal yourself. Maybe, I don't know. But just start small, okay? Start small.
small
That's how you
step.
do it. Start,
Yeah,
small steps, baby steps, but take a step. Take a step.
that's it. The first part is getting there. Like
Take a
going to the
step.
gym. In the parking lot, I just
Yes,
gotta
you
get
are
in
what
there.
you eat. Yes, you
Yes,
are definitely
definitely.
what you eat.
Yeah, so my goal is to get this little mommy pouch down, because that's where all our stress goes. And I'm like, okay, I got to do it. So it's mind over matter. Fit in 40 days.
See, now, okay. See, I don't necessarily have a problem with the saline or the little pouch because I was so excited when I had a little jiggle. I was like, I might be able to twerk. I don't know.
No, no, she can go somewhere. I can, we can meet up at Sonobello. We can trade it out. I mean, shoot, something.
No, not the pooch, not the pooch. I'm just saying, I don't know. Don't be so hard on yourself. You
No,
gotta
no, but
love. Just say hi, little pooch, hi, little pooch. Okay, you're here for a week. You're gonna have to leave though. Be
I
nice.
know.
Be kinder to yourself.
I'll be kinder to her.
Yes, you
She's
are
going
beautiful.
vacation before I
You are
do.
gorgeous, just the way you are. Be kind.
Thank
That's
you.
why you're trying to preserve yourself longer and be healthier.
I am. That's why I'm 46, looking like I'm 26.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I did not. I would not have guessed that.
No, for real.
Yeah, I don't know. Have we ever talked age? I don't know. Maybe we have. I don't know. It's just a non-factor to me. I
I
don't know.
know. People always get shocked. They'll be like, "You what?" I said, "Yeah, I'm not. Hey, trying to preserve it. I gotta stay young with this young man I got up in here. He don't know if it's time to
Yes.
look for AARP real quick."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my memory's gone. I think I was 22 when we met. So.
I'm like, you had me thinking, golly. You're right.
What do I look 20?
You look
Am I
great. I'm
stop?
telling you, you look great. Goals. It's goals. But I'm excited, She's gonna be part of my book, when I write it. She's gonna do my forward, She's an author. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about
Oh, I'll invoice.
because this book is a long time in the making. I started it and then I kind of stopped because I have but I need to continue it. And completing your book and being successful, will help me get to that next level
Yeah.
in my health journey. You ain't Coach.
All right. I'm gonna check. We're gonna check back in with you. I don't know. We gotta see our schedules. Maybe at the
Okay,
end of phase 2 or halfway through. So.
that sounds good. So I better be on it then.
Yes,
Be like, oh, what
that is
happened?
more motivation.
Yes, more motivation. Bye. Thank you. Bye, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. Woo woo.
All
All right.
right.
Bye.
Let me see what I need to do here. Okay.
Okay. We'll figure out that Facebook thing. I don't know.
Lord Jesus.
I don't. I guess you do it. I don't come off.